Alright. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I lost my recording was stopped. So we're gonna continue that and I don't know what ever happened. Oh, hang on. My 4K is not working. I'm clicking this again. It's already at the come on, please. Okay. Regretting to what's going on. Gotcha. There we go. Uh, yeah. How the fuck did I die? I didn't kill anything. Also, since I lost the recording of the footage, I don't have a choice. Oh! Oh my gosh! Move out! Oh! 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 Oh!
Silence! This better be worth all the trouble we've gone to, Vair. How are we going to get someone to help us, though? We're breaking in.
Let us consider that later. First, we need to get out of these tunnels. Someone might have heard the battle or noticed that the enchantment on the door is broken. We can determine our course once we are safely hidden within the inner ward.
Right. Alright. Let's just do the status and be finished. I'm gonna get the complete. Oops, sorry. Up the wisdom and up with. And probably need to have more charisma. There we go. That's fine. Alright, time to go up. Okay. We're going up to the Candlekeep Librarian.
Ah, nice place.
Thank you. Unfortunately for you, chances are that you will only see it as you are taken away to a prison cell.
Oh no.
Get us out of here. We cannot be imprisoned. Not in a cell. Fight! Run! Do something!
Are you joking? There's so many of them. We'll be torn to shreds if we resist.
While we would normally have prevented you from coming this far, Sage Thesserai has taken an interest in you. Now you are to attend him personally.
Whatever you do, do not allow them to incarcerate us. Do not give them a reason.
Who are you?
I am a captain within the Avowed City Guard, and probably the person to lock your cell door behind you. That is all you need know.
What does this Thesserai person want with me?
Sage Thesserai said that they found you curious, but did not elaborate. They also said that your meager powers could not pose a serious threat to him or us. Keep that in mind, lest you try something rash.
Who is Sage Thesserai?
Seriously, you broke into here without even knowing who the people in charge are. Not a very wise burglar, are you?
Okay, I'll go. Where do I find them?
He is waiting for you in Exaltation, the Keep. Consider this an honor, as few of those outside of the Avowed are allowed entry to our home. You are to head directly to the Great Library. Do not attempt to deviate from the main path. We will be watching you.
Okay. What? Oh, okay. That's just creepy. Jeez. Looks like they don't know. Hang on. Well, I'm little. Hang on. Am I little? Well, I'm such a little guy. Oh, I'm just a little kid. Looks like hang on. Can I actually go in first person? Yeah, okay. Okay. Wait. Huh? Let me check the height. No, I was in the same height. I thought I was short. I'm just a little wizard. Don't mind me. I now have no idea where to go next. There's a dragonborn. He knows I thought. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Am I supposed to be this way? So let's go where the arrow was. Above. This frame rate should be lag. There he is.
That is far enough.
No.
Are you Tesseri?
I am.
Why am I here?
You caught my interest. We have all sorts of detection spells in the sewers. You pinged a half-dozen of them when you sneaked in, and a dozen more when you entered the catacombs.
What happens to me now?
Do not attempt to resist the spell. If you resist, then we will have to detain you and try again until you cooperate. Lots of extra bother.
Oh,
As the
dear.
spell activates, you feel something press against your mind, and on some level you know that it is trying to pry away your ability to lie. The intrusion is sudden and sets your teeth on edge, and your first reaction is to resist. However, considering where you are and the promise of a jail cell, or worse if you do not cooperate, you relax and allow the spell to take hold.
Oh.
Good.
no.
Now let's get the boring stuff over with.
I guess
Do
I
you
have to
intend to
follow.
harm anyone in this city, be it specifically in terms of property or any other way that includes, but is not limited to, theft, spying, or harassment?
No, I do not.
Good. Next, why did you sneak into the inner ward?
We need help.
We need the help of someone who understands magic, and we cannot afford to wait.
We? There are more of you. Well, let's come back to that. Okay, now the interesting stuff. Why do some of our spells register you as a dragon and a human? You aren't some abomination, and you aren't a construct or other made thing, so what exactly are you?
Careful.
What?
Is it bad if I'm part dragon or something?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen something quite like this before. Rather than kick you out or put you in some sort of lab, though, I would really rather you just tell me. Otherwise, I might have to be a bit more personal with my investigations. Nothing painful, of course. Well, I hope, anyhow.
Why do you want to know?
Because this is rather new to me. I've seen and read about much, but this is something I have not personally come across.
I bear the soul of the dragon Endandravayr within me.
That actually confirms one of my hypotheses. It also poses a lot more questions, but that's gratifying at least. How about while we've got this handy zone of truth working, you just tell me everything you can about how this dragon came to inhabit you, and we work from there.
Looks like I just have to tell the truth.
Well, hopefully they will be able to use what you told us to find out more about this group that you encountered and the monsters accompanying them. In the meanwhile, we need to discuss whether or not Candlekeep will assist you in your predicament.
Whether or... How could they refuse us? Tell him that Endandravayr demands their aid. It is only fitting that they should restore me to my rightful form.
Or how could they refuse us? Tell them.
And Andravair says that he demands your help. That it's only right that you put him back in his body.
Does he now? Well, I don't see as he is in any position to be making demands, much less determining wrong and right.
I am a golden dragon. My very nature is to know right from wrong. Tell him not to question me.
He says that he knows right and wrong better than you do.
Does he? Well, I may not be an expert on dragons, but I am a fan of them and have heard his name before. I cannot say that it has been treated with much reverence or gratitude, as Endandravair has a reputation for isolating himself and neglecting to help those in need, even if they ask for his aid. Seems to me that we neither owe him anything, nor that we can trust his moral judgment, much less treat his decisions as lawful, righteous commands.
As a way?
What do you mean? Are you turning us away? Why bother looking into the people that attacked Vair then?
Vair? Funny. I figured he would be too proud to accept the nickname everyone calls him.
Everyone calls me that?
But no, I am not turning you away, at least not yet.
Is there a way we can convince you to help?
Well, yes, I happen to have something in mind. You see, there is a clock tower nearby where a colleague of mine named Adro lives. However, no one has heard from him in some time. Since there have been reports of monsters going in and out as they please, it is probably safe to assume that Adro is now dead. Sad as that is, the old codger had a valuable book in his collection. I want you to clear out the vermin, and if Wizard Adro is imprisoned or injured, help him. If he is missing or dead, then find and take the book. You do this, and we'll call it even as far as your crimes go.
What's the book I'm looking for?
The last written work of the late and great Archmage Mordenkainen, the Planeswalker's Guide into Planar Travel and its effects on spellcraft.
Planewalkers?
Sounds interesting.
Yes, fascinating, really, and far safer to learn from than by visiting the other planes of existence yourself. Adro got nearly everything he needed by selling us just an hour or two with that book every few months. Excellent! Well, in that case, I am looking forward to hearing from you once you have concluded your investigation. Until then, try not to die.
Guess we have to go find that book in the Android. Know where it is? There he is. Well, Jesus. That could have gone worse than death. But the question remains is I'm still not concerned. Okay. I'll have to get a new armor or something, but...
I have been instructed to allow you to and from the inner ward as you please. But if you step out of line again, I will arrest you. Enjoy the sights.
Pleasant woman.
I don't know. I figure you two would get along handsomely.
I understand that was supposed to be a joke, but even so, I fail to see the similarities.
Yeah, you would.
But what about... I guess we're gonna take the ride. Oh, no, please. Are there more of these? Please no, please no, please no, please no, please no, please no. Oh. No, 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 no! That stupid mimic again! Why? Right, I killed the mimic. Oh my god. Can't get any worse. These stupid mimic always coming here, and then the next... Oh, and I waste the lightning bolt. Magic missile, sorry. There's more fights. I guess we can fight more monsters, but... What are these? Oh, no, you don't. Ouch! It's a wolf, it's a wolf, it's a wolf. Ouch. Ouch, ouch! Don't you dare kill me. I'll hurt you. Ow! Go away. Oh no. That chest is a mimic. Watch. Okay. Never mind. It's fine. Oh, imagine pressure for the last 37 minutes. Okay. I'm alright. I'm a mimic. I'm alright. Okay. Moving on. I'm just scared those skeletons are coming after me again. Or worse. They're like... No, I don't want to do this. There's another house. Oh no. Oh no, that's the same house. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. Oh. No. 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 That's not fair. No, it's not fair. Screw this. Screw this. Screw this. I'm going to ask the guy who can help me on the trip.
Need a lift?
Okay, maybe not. Well, I don't have another choice. Guess we're gonna have to walk all the way here. Oh, those skeletons is gonna go after me even each time. Right, be ready with the magic missile. If he's moved one of those creatures, let's just be ready and prepare. 1.
Not these things again.
Yep, there you are. 1, you 2. Jack, you're behind! Oh, behind me! Is it a mirror? Oh,
Why were they here too?
If I were to hazard a guess, they are guarding the path to the tower.
You think the person who put some in the farmer's fields also left these ones here?
It is possible. We will discover more at the tower, I suspect.
hello, which one of you coming out? I'm so running, I'm running, I don't care. good. I got them down. That's fine. Oh, the goblins there too. Whoa! No. Oh! Ouch! Okay. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Die! Okay. Right. Then I deal with that.
Feeling a special connection with nature in this place, Druids created this shrine long ago. The shrine is meant to heighten the magic of nature found here and allow visitors to commune with the earth. Even now, centuries later, the site is witness to all manner of events, from purification rituals to weddings to the swearing of oaths.
Two location complete. Oh, please, it's a mimic. Oh, thank God. No one trusts a mimic. Right. Any more Skirtus coming my way? There's a tower over there. And now I think I'll be alright. Oh, the wolves. Oh no, the ghouls. I'm gonna go that way. I'm not finding them. Alright, True. Let's get the tower this way. Ooh, okay. Hello. Engine for fire. Never mind. Oh, the rats. There we go. Right. I love they have more goblin. The hobo goblins, I've just realized. Mistake. Hmm. Oh, there's Cyclops. I can't not buy a Cyclops. There's some wolves. It's not a bad sunny place. I'm scared whatever those creatures coming at me, I will encounter it. Oh. I'm going the wrong way, but that's alright. Oh yeah. I'll finish off with this one little goblin! Okay, fine. I'll deal with ya. That one goblin does not do anything about it. Oh, hello. Surprise. Whoa! Completely smash! Nice, I got so many coins. Where's it supposed to go? Come on. Oh, hello. Don't mind me, rats. I'm not interested in your battles. There we go. More gold. Is that another? Oh, it's another goblin. Hell with you. Hell with you. Hell with you. Hell with you. Hell with the rat. Die, die, die. There we go. Kill the goblins. There? Oh no, the imps. Oh no, you know. Where are you? Oh no. Ah! Ah! Oh, they're invisible as well. Oh no. Right. This is Autodesk Tower, I believe. Iron Draw Mine and the Clock Tower. Guess we have to go this way with the wayfinder will tell me. Oh. Oh, thanks for telling me how to put a boat. Because in a Minecraft, I can't do on the D&D style. There's another one. Hmm. What? Oh boy, I'm a little terrified.
That must be it.
There he is. Whoa! What happened? Huh? What? What? Update? Right. Just a little bit done. Uh, uh, alright. We gotta continue the adventure. If we can beat chapter 2, then something doesn't lost any more data. Guess we're just gonna have to wait for the longest loading screen in the world. Oh boy. Why does this always happen to me when the game is like this and then this happens? I missed a Pokemon I'm trying to catch. Yeah, I'm playing Pokemon Go on my phone, since I had to wait for a stupid loading screen that was like one Pokemon, and yep, there you go. Mm, it's not funny. Anyways, give me a second how to do something. Oh my god, please don't click on my screen. Oops, sorry. I'm not even joking. This is the longest load I ever got to the point to pay campaign. Okay. Still loading. This can't be a fully part of the game when this loading is takes such a forever. There we go. This is just loading more bits. Just a little bit of load. Yo, we are alive. Come on. It's gonna be one of the longest loading I ever seen. It's gonna take. Well, after will be chapter 2. We're moving on to chapter 3, but we'll stop. But we'll stop at the end track. Which, which mostly, I have no fucking clue how that happened. Come on. Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep later on, but my goodness. I'm not in the jammies. There we go. Come on. There we go. Finally. I'm alive. Where am I now? Where am I? Okay. Looks like we got some visitors. Give me a second. There we go.
There! I see the monsters. Let's get this over with.
Wait, did you hear that? Well, I mean, I know you heard it because I heard it, but whether you acknowledged it or not is... It's those things again from my cavern.
The goblins and red things are clearly set against the pale creatures. From what little you saw, it seems as if they were caught getting too close to the monsters waiting around the tower's base.
They're definitely fighting the monsters around the tower now, though. What should we do?
Vair remains silent, unresponsive save for the occasional guttural growl.
What are those winged red creatures?
Imps, devils that are nearly at the bottom of the Infernal Legion's hierarchy. I find it curious that they are here, though it is possible that Wizard Adro has bound them to his tower as guardians. Still, it is a pitiful defense for such a respected spellcaster, and I do not know how the goblins factor into this.
One way or another, we need to get into that tower. I'm going to see what I can do about these guys.
I'm on it. Don't, no. I'll leave you alone. Well, that's one way I can deal with that. I got into the tower so far. Now what? Get in the vault and into the tower. I just say get in the vault and into the tower because oh my god, I don't know if there are dozens of monsters coming at me. Oh, there's a mimic. What would that be? Oh yeah. Yeah. Hello. Ouch. Fuck off. Oh. Ugh. Wait, what? They all died. Wait, what? Okay, maybe not. I just made them each other to death. Wow. Get past by the door to Alpha Tower. Wow. Wow. Okay. Never just done this in my life. Where's the door? I'm supposed to get in there. Is that supposed to be the door, I'm guessing?
Wait. Remember the catacombs. We must assume that this place is similarly trapped.
Can you see anything with your magic sight?
Yes, but I cannot make out the details from here. Nor am I terribly versed in wizardly magics. The spell on the door to the catacombs was heavy-handed and obvious. These enchantments are more subtle. I can point out general paths and principles, however it may take the two of us to puzzle them out completely.
The magics placed on this door turn out to be easier to understand than either you or Vair had anticipated, and you disarm them. Either Wizard Adro does not care enough to make better defences, or he did not put them here. Considering that the door seems fairly new, the latter seems more likely. Perhaps something happened and these are temporary defences.
I must say those were rather puny defenses as far as wizards' homes go. I'm increasingly inclined to think that someone else has taken residence here.
Oh, God!
Human, stop! Leave or we kill you!
It seems that this goblin is facing you reluctantly. Upon closer inspection, it seems that none of the goblins seem terribly eager to fight you, but they are scared of something other than you, as their eyes continue to dart towards the stairs and ceiling.
If you do not leave this tower right away, I will destroy each of you. I will spare no one.
The goblin leader stiffens, and you think you see him shiver.
We leave. We leave now! Go!
The other goblins seem confused, and several leave immediately. However, there are others who scream in terror and charge forward to strike you.
Ah! Ow, ow. You just leave me no choice with a strike. These goblins is about to take me down. Is that the book? What's that? No. What book is this one? Tara. Not that one. We don't want to be harmed. There's definitely something going on. Doesn't tell me anywhere. We just have to take my blind guesses.
Excellent work, brothers and sisters. This wayward lamb will be a worthy offering to our Lord and Savior.
Break us out of here, Kotra, now!
Nice try, kid. But this trap was designed to keep creatures far more dangerous than you contained.
No.
No! You shall not be caged! You filthy worms, let us out! Let us out! Let us out!
After a few moments of analysing their clothing, something clicks. These people have neither bound the imps you found in and around the tower, nor are they simply borrowing power from creatures of the lower planes. They worship those creatures.
What are you doing in this tower? What happened to the wizard who lived here?
Oh, why do the people we capture always think they're going to get answers from us? What's the point of telling you anything? You will die soon, and it is more entertaining and safer to watch you squirm in ignorance.
After a few moments of analysing their clothing, something clicks. These people have neither bound the imps you found in and around the tower, nor are they simply borrowing power from creatures of the lower...
What are you going to do with me?
Why sacrifice you? Tempting as it might be to try and recruit you, we have been running out of souls to offer our lord.
Katra, you have to kill them. Maybe you can break through the floor, or perhaps try the wall again, or do something to force them into lowering the barrier, or...
Vayer, I need you to focus. I need you to help us get out. Do you think you could see or find anything useful in this barrier? Maybe a way to dispel it.
I don't... I'll try. There are channels in this barrier that the magic has to flow through. I think that if you touch that glowing point on the wall, you can redirect the magical current to wherever you step. If you pull the current to every part of the barrier, I think it will disrupt the entire working and cause it to collapse. Oh, I'm sorry. It's quite difficult to think and maintain the sight for more than a moment at a time. Please, hurry.
Ah! That hurt. Vayer, can you help me out a bit? A hint or something?
I'm helping as best I can. Let me focus.
Look at them scurrying about in there, like a mouse caught in a trap. You can't gnaw your way out of this one, vermin.
Things have been going rather well lately. Perhaps if I continue to perform so well, our Lord will choose me as the next host for his kin. Or perhaps they will even inhabit me themselves once their current...
What
happened? The prisoner!
Kill them! Kill them before they flee!
Do not even think about fleeing. Eradicate these scum! Destroy them for daring to imprison us!
One down. Take that, you cultists. Two.
Hey, are you feeling all right? You got pretty worked up when we were trapped, and I've been pretty quiet ever since.
I am fine.
Are you sure? You kind of...
I said that I am fine. Do you not have matters to attend more pressing than badgering me?
Okay then.
Okay. Oh. There might be the cultists around here. I want to be careful. They will come after me if I decide to get attacked. Time to move. On to the next stairs. There's another one as well.
As you enter this room, you find the door across from you, the only way forward, shrouded in a magical barrier. In the center of the room sits a filled goblet on a pedestal. High above the door shines a crystal that is jammed into a crack between the stones. With Vayer's help, you can see that the crystal, goblet, and barrier are linked. Even from where you stand, you can see that the crystal has a series of wards around it, not to mention that even reaching the thing would prove a challenge. Written before the goblet on the pedestal is a note that says, "An act of faith and proof of fealty to our Lord. Drink and embrace the shadow of death to demonstrate your devotion."
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier, and that drinking the goblet's contents will either allow you to pass through it or temporarily lower the defense. Judging by that note, however, I would guess that whatever is in that drink would not be good for your health.
Whatever is in this liquid will certainly hurt you if you ingest it. It will not kill you, but depending on your tolerance for nausea, you may wish it had. You can also tell that the goblet refills as soon as it is emptied. The walls are fairly sheer, but if you get up there, you might be able to disarm the crystal embedded in the wall. Sliding your fingers into unlikely crevices and supporting yourself on tiny protrusions in the stone, you manage to pull yourself up next to the warded crystal that powers both the barrier and the enchanted goblet.
Then I'll break the spell.
You think that you have the trick of the enchantment.
Oh,
Just as
no!
you start to scrape away parts of the spell, though, the crystal flares and you feel a wall of force slam into you, knocking you from the wall and back to the ground where you lie gasping for breath.
Ouch.
Sliding your fingers into unlikely crevices and you think that you have the trick of the enchantment. Just as you start to scrape away.
Oh, okay.
As you enter this room, you find in the center of the even from where you written before the
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier, and that
the walls are fair. Grabbing onto the torch sconces and hauling yourself up, you reach for a crack in the wall for a handhold. Surprised and thrown. Grabbing onto the torch sconces and hauling your surprised and thrown off balance.
I'll try this again. Okay, alright. I'm gonna try one more
As you
time.
enter this room, in the center, even from
Yes.
where you written before the
it would seem that the
Check
the
the
wall,
crystal.
you begin climbing the
Oh,
wall,
are you
finding
serious?
handholds in the crumbling. As you hissing and cradling your hand.
Okay, maybe not.
As you enter this room, in the center of the even from where written before
There's
the
no
would
way
seem
I
that
have
the
to force a
crystal-
the
drink it.
walls are fairly sheer, but if whatever is in this liquid will certainly hurt you if the walls are fairly sheer, but grabbing onto the torch sconces and hauling yourself up, you reach for a crack and surprised and thrown off balance.
Right.
As you enter this, in the center of the even
And-
from where you
oh
written before
boy.
it would seem that the crystal
Check
the
the
walls
crystal.
are fairly grabbing onto the torch sconces and hauling yourself up, you surprised and thrown off balance.
Great. Great. The dex is only about 2, and I think I'm already screwed if I did. If I drink it, I'm really scared now.
As you enter this room, in the center, even from where
Or
you
do
written
one more
before
time.
the
If
would
not, I'll
seem that the-
drink
the
it.
wall, sliding your fingers into unlikely crevices
There we
and
go.
supporting, you alter and scratch out key parts of the enchantment that
There
the
we
crystal
go.
powers. After a moment, the light emanating from it sputters and dies out, as does the barrier blocking the door.
Are you sure you're ready to face whoever is behind that door? This is the last room in the tower, and considering that we have not encountered them yet, it is probably where this lord we have heard so much about is waiting.
Oh. Alright, let's see who. Whoa!
You should not have come here. You've certainly made a mess of things, and now our lord is upset.
Yes, though it has been entertaining to watch you struggle and claw your way here one step at a time. You have caused
Oh.
enough damage. Besides, I am bored. While sacrifices are all well and good, I enjoy brutalizing my victims far too much to ignore when hapless fools wander right through my door.
The juggernaut.
Suffer!
Oh boy. Whoa, here you go. Oh, yes! almost dead. Die, Juggernaut, die!
There, the Planeswalker's Guide. That is the book that Sage Thesserai sent us to retrieve. Now, what to do about this one? They seem rather powerful, but perhaps Thesserai and the other sages would prefer to keep them for questioning.
What have you done? You've doomed us all. Do you even know what is coming? You've destroyed our only hope at a safe haven against...
Against what?
Whoa.
Enlightenment? Believe me, Novus, there is nothing that can protect you from the forces of the universe. They will learn.
Contra,
Give
get
her
us out of
some
here.
time
Run.
to see the
We need to run.
errors of her ways. Then she can dream that this never happened and apologizes before waking up. Useful, primitive and temporary, but even these figments of our imaginations that you call people create the occasional useful tool. Have you the eyes for such a thing? Have you the sight to recognize what lies in the blackest abyss? It seems to me that you might, but... no. Never mind. There was something familiar about you. Perhaps something that I met in you some months down the line. Your role in this world is done. Enjoy the coming sleep and, in your slumber, be ready for the awakening once the true gods come to call.
Can you move? Swim! Get us out of the water! Move! Now!
Whoa!
I did not think to see that thing here. That was more than we bargained for when we took this job.
What was it saying? I couldn't understand half of that.
Nor could I. It did not seem like a language barrier. Their accent and pronunciation was clear. However, whatever that abomination was spouting sounded like nonsense.
What was that about dreams and true gods?
I am as much in the dark as you are. They sounded at least half mad to me.
Are you okay? You seemed really shaken when it showed up.
And you seemed to be thrown from the top of a tower. Nothing about that encounter was normal.
The cultists kept saying things about that devil saving them, and then the last one looked like they recognized the masked man when he appeared. Any ideas?
None, except that they might be rivals for the same goal, whatever that may be. Still, the masked man talked about coming gods, and the cultists spoke of an approaching cataclysm. It is not too much of a stretch to think they are linked.
I think I've had enough of this tower and everything in it. You?
Yes, I think returning to Candlekeep and its walls seems like a very reasonable and pleasant proposition.
Right, time to go
Though
back.
I will admit that I want to know what they have done with my body. We were in no shape to contend with that man or monster or whatever manner of creatures behind that mask. Even if we should find a way to track them, though, perhaps there is nothing to be done for my body anyhow. It could already be gone, or simply pursuing that masked figure will result in both of our deaths. For now, report to Thesserai. They will want to know what we have found.
Guess we have to keep going. Let's go. Oh. It was cool. I love it as mage. Jeez.
You know, you've been rather quiet since we left the tower. Something I should know? Something is clearly bothering you. It might help to share the burden.
I let my emotions get the better of me. When we were trapped in that barrier, I was not thinking clearly, and even if I had been clear-headed, there was so little that I could do. It's galling. I feel as though I am not much of a dragon anymore. I cannot say as I even feel particularly useful. I feel weak. Ever since I lost my body, I have had little or no control over my life. It's Unsettling. I hate it.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, I do not think so. But thank you for asking.
Let's go to the professor and give them the book. The Plain Walker's Guide. So we can plain walk wherever we want to go. There you go, and...
I was wondering if you would return at all. I considered scrying to see if you had decided to just make a run for it. Glad to see you didn't.
We've got the book you wanted.
Ah, Oh, does that mean that, Adro...
We were too late. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, so am I. Though I will admit that I had assumed the worst already. Hearing it confirmed is still something of a shock. By the way, do you know what was being done in the tower?
A cult of devil worshippers had taken over his tower and removed him.
Devil worshippers? That's a bit, extreme. I certainly hope that Adro had nothing to do with them. So many people seem to forget how committing your soul to a devil is usually a rather permanent affair. I would not want that for him. He could be unpleasant, yes, but he was a good man, all things considered. Do you know what they wanted from his tower, or why they were there?
They had some sort of portal. I think they were using it to summon more devils and stay in contact with the devil in charge.
That cannot have been their only reason for being there, though. They could have taken residence and opened a portal anywhere.
Well, they did say something about needing a safe place. They thought there was some sort of impending calamity and were using the tower as a fortress.
Really? Did they say what this calamity would entail?
We didn't really get that far in conversation. Between them trying to sacrifice me and all that.
Ha! All right, that is fair. I suppose I had hoped for too much.
We did, however, run into that masked man we told you about, though. The one that was in the cave when Vire was taken out of his body.
Really? What happened?
He sounded like he was spouting nonsense. Neither Vire nor I could figure it out, but he then killed one of the cultists and their leader before taking whatever they were using to open the portal. A couple of its minions were also killed outside the tower while fighting against the things living there.
Pretty fair indication that they're not exactly friendly acquaintances, then.
Is this enough, then? Will you help us?
Help you? Whoever said that I would help you?
You did? You said that you would help us if we cleared out the tower and got your book for you.
I said that I would wipe the slate clean regarding your criminal activities and waive your fee for entrance to the Great Library. The matter of helping you with your little identity crisis is something else entirely.
So what more could you want from us? We don't have enough money to pay whatever ridiculous fees you expect.
What more indeed? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just toying with you a bit. I was planning on helping you from the start, as the problem piqued my curiosity. Though this ought to remind you that you should be careful about what someone says and what you agree to. There are plenty of devious people and creatures out there. Either way, I had actually already begun investigating some leads. This may not exactly align with my specialty, but we have hundreds of researchers in my department, so I've enlisted their help.
You can just do that? Get them to drop their own projects?
Of course. What good is being a head bureaucrat if you cannot throw around your weight a little every now and then? Oh, and speaking of assistance, I should also note that no one has been able to identify the creatures that you described to me earlier. That in itself is rather peculiar, considering how many people in this city are fascinated with magical creatures. None of our experts had any answers, though. Fortunately, the Avowed are a curious lot, and are working all the harder to determine who or what you encountered. Since you ran into one of their kind again, if their bodies are still where you slew them in the woods, finding and examining their anatomy would go a long way towards solving the riddle. I will send someone out to find and retrieve them.
What should Vair and I do in the meanwhile?
Well, you're always welcome to find other work in the area. Otherwise, you have been through quite a lot in the past few weeks. Go to the inn, get some rest. Come see me again once you've had a solid night's sleep. I may have some more information for you by then.
Right, I guess we're gonna go to the end. Then all the way down. Oh, wow. Oh, what? I can't even jump. Boo. We're in Minecraft. I can survive if I wanted to, but you can't just jump like immediately down like this. Well, this is Dungeons and Dragons after all, so I can't even think of how hurt it was. So many Dragonborn, so many thievery, dwarves, even different kinds.
What can I do for you?
Do you have an open room for the night?
Yeah, haven't had a lot of customers lately since most travelers aren't being let into the city. Say got your pick of the place. Just be 1 gold piece.
Here you go.
Thank you. Now let me just show you to your room.
Thank you.
No. Stay away. No. Stop it. Leave me alone. Go away!
Vair! And don't Vair! It's okay!
No. Leave me. Get back! Where are they? Potter, where are they? They...
That's not the first time you've had a dream like that. It's getting worse.
Yes, they are.
What were you dreaming about?
You needn't pretend. You saw it too.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Oh god, it's just there's no mimic, because that could have been a worse nightmare. Okay. Eee.
About last night.
Please, do not speak of it.
It's just that, was the experience really that bad? Having your body stolen. I know you were scared, but those dreams you have and the way you acted when the cultists caught us.
I said not to speak of it. I want no reminder of that. But if you really insist on satisfying your childish, idiotic curiosity, then just know this. Having my soul ripped from my body was the most painful thing that I have ever experienced. I did not know that pain could be so complete or overwhelming. Not being able to do anything about it was even worse. Now be silent and go speak with the sage.
Time to go back to that section now. Up we go! It's another chest. I saw something. Yeah. I'll take those.
Ah, there you are. The Avowed and I have been working on your conundrum. I have some good news and I have some bad news.
Let's hear the good news.
Well, to begin with, we have found a way to safely separate Vair's soul from your body and put it back into his own while expelling the parasite that is latched onto him.
What's the bad news?
The bad news, I'm afraid, is that the artifact you need to put Vair back into his own body is rather far away, and may not actually be where we think it is. You see, while investigating, we encountered two principal problems. Removing and transporting another creature's soul is actually rather simple if you have the appropriate knowledge or equipment. I've done it myself on several occasions. The problems are that Endandravaya's body is already inhabited by a living creature that may have some control over it, and furthermore, we do not know how much damage this creature has inflicted on Vair's body, nor whether removing the parasite forcibly would do even more. For all we know, removing the creature would kill Vair's body, and trying to put his soul back into it would be, well, pointless. He would simply die as any other creature does when their body expires. To address this, we tracked down an artifact known as the Rod of Alignment. Its relatively simple, if exceptionally powerful function is to set things back into their natural intended state. It can only do so on a limited scale and needs time to recharge, but it should do the trick.
What's the catch?
The catch is that, like I said, we are not absolutely sure about where it is. We just have a very good guess that will at least put you on the artifact's trail.
Will that be enough on its own?
Yes, though depending on how powerful the parasite is, you will likely need to weaken the creature before the artifact can extract it. Living things can resist magical effects, but weakening the target will reduce its ability to do so. The rod was last seen in the possession of Myastan Kimmerin, a morally dubious dragonborn druid. Without getting into too many details, he was last seen with it in Icewind Dale when going to speak to a storm giant friend of his who lives in the area. There have not been any reports of the artifact since that visit, though Kimmerin has certainly left their mark on various places without it in the intervening time, so we think it may have been left in the storm giant's keeping. If not, then they may have an idea of where to find it.
Who is Myastan exactly?
Milestone.
Myastan is his dragonborn clan name. Kimmerin has made a name for himself by protecting wild places and, well, destroying or sabotaging anyone that threatens them in any way. He has hurt a good number of people with his rather extreme methods.
And how are we supposed to get this giant to help us?
I don't know. That is for you to figure out. I'm sure that a resourceful duo like yourselves can manage.
We should get going then. Any recommendations for getting to Icewind Dale? Preferably within this century?
Well, there's a ship heading north in the next day or so. I arranged passage for you, though you will have to find other ships heading north on your own once this one stops in Waterdeep. Shouldn't be too troublesome this time of year. Oh, and one last thing. One of our occultists was able to identify those grinning creatures that you have encountered. They are called Gru, and are part of a large, mysterious category of creatures commonly called Starspawn. Whatever their purpose is here, it cannot be good. The few times the Starspawn Gru are mentioned in our books usually labels them as minions, shock troopers, and harbingers for even greater evils and agents of ancient mad gods. How they came here is unknown, but their very presence is troubling. The people working with them probably worship whatever elder god the Gru serve. I suspect that you have found a cult of the Old Ones, which may explain why the man in the mask was interested in the devil cultists you found in Adro's Tower. They would likely have similar goals and could be using similar resources.
The sage seems to be fairly composed, but he could be concealing something. It's hard to say.
What else can you tell us about these things?
Unfortunately, not much. Very little is known about them other than that they come from a place beyond the known multiverse. Mordenkainen himself never dared travel to their home, as it is a place beyond human reason or understanding. Simply going there would destroy a mortal, or at the very least drive them insane.
Thank you for the information.
Limited as it was. Keep this with you as you travel. You can use this to contact me from anywhere in Faerun at any time. If you're in dire trouble, or if you encounter something that might be very interesting to me, use that. Otherwise, abuse this privilege and I will sever the connection permanently. Now go down to the docks and you will find passage on a ship heading north. Good luck.
Alright, chapter 2 complete, and now let me just do a oops. I'm happy with that. Just for the whole sake of it. I was walking slowly, and let's move and find another chest. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. Up the when we reach chapter 3, I'm going to take a pause.
Need a lift?
The voyage north is long, and you discover an intense dislike of the sea, as you find yourself repeatedly clutching the ship's railing and spewing out various meals into the waves. As the voyage continues, the air also grows colder, as settlements and cities along the coast become fewer and far between. By the time the captain tells you that your destination is near, you have already started counting how many seconds it takes for your puke to freeze against the hull of the ship. Looking up from the railing, though, you see a dark shape looming through the blowing snow, and something about it that has nothing to do with the cold causes you to
I
shiver.
see the prison inspector has caught your eye. Best hope you don't find yourself going there anytime soon, unless you have business.
What is that place?
It's called Rivel's End, in Harp's name if ever there was one, as I've not known anywhere bleaker or more devoid of joy. There is a prison built to hold the worst criminals that mankind has to offer. Whether the sorry souls stuck in there deserve it or not, well, I can't say.
Again, prisons. How is it that humans are so taken with prisons, cells, and confining each other? It's unsettling.
How much farther until port?
Not much farther at all. See, there's our harbour. Just keep heading along that there path and you'll find your way to Cairns Interval. Not much of a place for southerners, between the cold and the rough company, but you'll find shelter from the blizzards, and food. Good luck, wherever your journey takes you.
Is that it for chapter 3?
Oh, what a miserable place.
How are you cold? I can hear you shivering. That doesn't make sense. I'm the one who has to walk through this.
Oh, maybe because I am not simply a passive observer, and I am actually sharing your body. How many times must I explain this?
Right, but shivering? Thought you needed your own body for that.
Never mind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a dismal part of the world?
Judging by what the captain said along the way, people who either don't want to be found or have nowhere else to go.
Lovely. Well, if we are to keep our visit as brief as possible, I would suggest finding the nearest bartender or such who might have heard rumors of a giant.
I have to say, I know, that sounds stupid. Okay. Thank God. We got a strength potion as well. And I feel like there's that funny scene the hobo goblin just doing boogie boogie boogie. Let's see a chapter 3 coming up, which I'm probably pretty much having a problem. Oh, we are in chapter 3. Okay. Alright. I'm actually going to stop this for a little while. And we're gonna raid whoever in here. So, see who we're gonna raid first. Let's just reset and see who is in there. Katsuki, Mega. Oops, sorry. I need to be. Hmm. Mega is actually streaming. Let's go. I think I'm gonna have to raid her. Um, hang on. I just need to copy. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe not. Kisaki, maybe. Let's try raiding Kisaki. This is the right one. Please, if this is the right one. Yes, it was the right one. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, we're going to raid him. He's playing Be Our Guest. And I am going to call her, but don't worry, we'll continue playing the Minecraft D&D. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it so far. And yeah, sorry, it was a big, long time cycling going on and stuff like that. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you all guys another time. Take care.